Today I'm joined by Sandhya Devanathan, who is the VP of Meta India. Sandhya ma'am, first of all, thank you so much for taking the time as always. My first
Thank
question to you would be regarding small businesses only, because Meta India has been helping small businesses through WhatsApp business, Instagram, Facebook. So I want to understand from you now your collaboration with ONDC.
Firstly, thank you for being here today and for being at the press conference. One of the things that we've always been committed to at Meta is how do we actually democratize access for small businesses, which form the backbone of our country. We know there's 63 million MSMEs. We know they're going to play a big part in the growth of our country and in India's decade. So we are very keen and inspired by their stories. So we want to play a role and be a digital catalyst for the country. So small businesses are absolutely central to the work that we do. So you would have seen a lot of announcements that we made around upskilling, because one of the things we heard from small businesses is there's so much transformation happening around the country. How do I play a role in that? How do I get the skills, the resources? And when we did a survey with Ipsos, we found that 2/3 of them felt like they didn't have the tools and the resources and the knowledge necessary. So today, what we've done with ONDC, and as you know, ONDC is the government's vision of digital public infrastructure. It's a great step forward in democratizing commerce for the country. So we're very excited about our partnership with ONDC Network, and there are two parts to this. The first part is really building capabilities. So it goes back to what we talked about, skilling, so which is giving around 5 lakh small businesses across the country the tools and the digital marketing skills that they need to grow their business, to start their business and expand their business and reach across the country and potentially across the world. The second is tools. We also want to enable some tools where we can work with ecosystem partners, especially on WhatsApp, to enable this buyer and selling experiences that, the apps that ONDC network supports, and make that really easy and seamless on our platform itself, on WhatsApp. The third bit, which is also related to tools, is around, they have a bot called Sahayak, which helps people understand how to onboard quickly, get sellers to get their to get troubleshooting, all of that around how to grow with ONDC. So we're also enabling support for that.
Absolutely got that. Thank you for explaining it so well. But I want to talk to you about WhatsApp business as well. I mean, what are the key takeaways from 2023, and what is the game plan for 2024 as well?
So in fact, for 2023 for us was a pretty banner year on WhatsApp. You would have seen that I met you in September as well, when we made a series of announcements on bringing P2M, which is we talked about our tie-up with Razorpay and PayU. And since then, we've been really buoyed by the amount of inflows, enquiries, and people just businesses building on WhatsApp on our platform. So I would say a few things. One is we continue to see businesses innovate and build on WhatsApp and expand, and these are stories that are not just coming from the metros, they're coming from across India. Two, we are seeing, so an example of that is we launched Delhi Metro, and to date, I think we sell around 50,000 tickets on Delhi Metro a day, which is a pretty massive number, which went up from zero in no time. It's grown. So we're seeing success stories like that, come about across the country. The second thing I would say is the focus. What we've seen with WhatsApp is it gives the platform not just for large businesses, and we're seeing, Axis Bank, you heard in September talk about how they were utilizing us to onboard nearly 1 million customers every day on WhatsApp. Every month, on WhatsApp, but you're equally seeing small businesses. You heard some stories earlier today of FPOs and Little Farm talk about how they were leveraging WhatsApp to reach new customers, new audiences, and build a new business from ground up. So we see both of those, and we're very inspired by that, and we continue to double down on enabling those interactions, those flows, those commerce experiences on WhatsApp. Even as we do all that, one of the things that we've been very focused on is just privacy and safety of our users on WhatsApp. So you'd have seen through the course of the year as well, we've launched Privacy Center on WhatsApp. Yes. We've done work around campaigns on privacy across the entire country. We just launched another campaign around misinformation on WhatsApp. So you see, while there's a thriving ecosystem and businesses are coming on board, there's also work that we're doing to keep WhatsApp your favorite messaging channel.
Absolutely, got that. And lastly, what would be the major key focus areas for 2024, because 2023 is coming to an end now?
And
For
here,
Metro India.
so Tanya, here I'm going to be a bit boring. Our focus and our priorities are not going to change. So it'll remain pretty much what we've articulated. But I think we definitely have some understanding of what's worked, what's not worked,
Yes.
where we need to, amplify our efforts. So you'll see us continue to double and triple down on small businesses because they really inspire us. We see them innovate on our platform in many ways, and we think we can play a real role in helping them grow and be a part of India's transformation, digital transformation. So that will continue to be a big priority. The second would just be all the work that we're doing on business messaging, including including some of the work that we're doing with ONDC as well. So you will see us also get sharper in terms of the focus that we have around business messaging. So working with not just large companies, but as well as small companies. So that's the second bit. The third is, I think, for larger businesses, we've done a lot of work around, AI has actually not just supported the growth that we've seen on small businesses, but also in terms of the outcomes that we've driven for large advertisers on our platform and large businesses. So there again, I've talked a lot about D2C brands, entrepreneurs building large startups, large traditional companies. So we want to get very laser focused on verticals and what we could build, say, for banking that's a little bit different from what we build for CPGs, so that effort will continue. Underlying all of that is our commitment to the safety of our users across the country. So you'll see us do more there as well.
I'm so glad to hear that, and all the very best. On that wonderful note, thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.